this is a cultural change within the single journalist, the single editor, and the whole media house. It's a new way of thinking, so it's culture we need to work with. And when you want to change culture, you need to be very patient, because you need to add long time. So from the beginning, we knew at least 2 years we must work through a lot of processes, because if you want to change a culture, you need to speak and discuss with every single person in this organization. I think the culture here was very strong traditional news culture. We need to be critical journalists. We need to fulfill our task of control, power people in our region. We need to find and identify the problems that are relevant. And then we need to report that every day. That was about that. And I think the broader projects there was maybe some more investigative journalism in some single projects, but more or less it was traditional news with a strong core of reporting every day. The biggest change is that when you identify a problem and report that, then today, I think today we actually every day ask the question, how can we solve it? How can we involve the audience? How can we make something more journalism about this problem? The television audience has been rising for the last 5 years, and the online numbers are almost 3 times as high today as 5 years ago. So I cannot say it's due to the constructive journalism, because there's a lot other good journalism and there's a lot other happening in the media world, but I'm quite certain that the whole process with constructive journalism and the new tone of constructive journalism has helped the whole house to discuss journalism every single day. Which angle, how hard do we need to tell it? Can we take the nuances with us? Can we make more independent journalism coming from this house and out? All this combined is giving feedback from the audience and viewers and users. So, but obviously, if this was a commercial house, I think especially the patience thing would have been challenged a lot, because if you work with commercial journalism where you need to sell it and have revenue from people buying it, especially these years, the patience from the bank and the board is not as long as here. So that has been a big advantage for us.